Come kiss me one more time. Okay, guys. I'm doing this for just because I'm having a good day. How are you guys doing? I got my nephew right here, my sidekick. Say hello, Marcus. Marcus.
Hey.
Say hi. Look up.
Hey.
That's my nephew. He's the DJ. We're listening to some Kane Brown. Turn it down just a little bit, baby. Kane Brown, thumbs up for him. You guys, you have to turn it all the way down. Lying next to me. I'm having a great day. I really am. I've got a few messages talking about they missed my chat. So I'm back just for the hell of it. Hi, Flat Reality. And if there's anything y'all want to discuss, we can do that. I got at least 30 minutes under my belt. Look at the sky, you guys. It's beautiful. And I do not have on my lens this time. Hi, Chris. Jason. Hi. Marcus, they're saying hello. Say hi.
Hey.
Have you guys ever just had such a great day because you actually feel like you're blessed? Like today has been just overwhelming, just beautiful. It sucks I can't hear anything off for some reason. Go out and come back in, Mr. World. Please. Maybe that'll help. But I literally got 7 people that were kind of beside themselves because they didn't get my live stream. And that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like you guys are actually paying attention. You know? It just feels good. Overall, I've just had a great day. It is good vibes, Chris. It really is. Hi, Daniel. And let me tell y'all something. I feel so blessed that I feel like just giving to everybody. You know, I've been so blessed by one certain person who I won't mention his name has blessed me with so much goodness and great advice and helping me out, you know, with my PayPal and just feeling good. I just bought my mom security for her home because she don't like to be old, but she is, and I just feel good about it. So I just wanted to reach out to everybody. Hi, Flat Reality. So I'm having a great day, and we don't have to talk about the weather or our white-ass sun. And much respect to Jeff P. You know, I love and adore his channel, and he asked a question in the comment section in my last live stream and said, you know, why does the sun look orange and or yellow at sunrise and sunset? Great question. Perfect question for Jeff. Or the physicist. I told you guys, over here on this side is just amazing to watch. And I can almost guarantee you we're going to see some red plasma just down here later on. Riddle me. Hi. Oh, guys, it's such a lovely day. What was it, about 2 weeks ago? Great song, Marcus. Kane Brown. I don't know if y'all realize what Kane Brown is about. But this time about a week and a half ago, was it, when I was ranting and I was so upset and just hurt by everybody? I took all of that and I just put it in my pocket. And I'm telling you guys about karma. Karma. She exists. Let's be kind to one another and just love each other. I'm telling you, the vibe can be just so magnificent. I've been praying for so many things, and they're all coming about. Slowly and surely, but it's just like I stated in my last video, I'm a good person. And you guys are a good person. It's lovely, I'll get my... Actually, what's crazy, you guys, and we can be a bit of, because bless you, baby boy. I can be a bit of a conspiracy here. My last live stream was, what, an hour, 2 hours ago? It really got freezing. Like, literally, the temperature just dropped. I think it was 38. And now look at it. I have on a sweatshirt. I don't even have a hoodie on. The temperature just automatically rose. Is that a problem? I want you to, many people appreciate you. We won't say anything negative. Have a good day. Mr. World. I'm so glad that you were able to listen. Try it again, Marcus. Can you write with your left hand? I'm sorry, y'all got distracted. So let's talk about, I want to talk about auras. There's someone's aura. Do you ever meet someone? It don't even have to be face to face. It can just be an aura from a voice that you hear. Just for sunset 4 hours, that's 22 count. Let's watch the sun Come above the clouds right here. So my suggestion is a cam curl is salted. Hey, can I use that? Chemtrail assaulted. Wow. That's crazy. Where are you at? Mark, am I saying that right? M-A-R?
Yeah.
Has it been proven by science? Has it really, Jason? Hi, Joshua. And it just feels so good, Jason. Like I can feel certain people through the phone and or text. And it's just something in me that just tells me, keep my head up. Yeah. Or is it the color of your energy? Absolutely. Hi, Big Nick. You guys, I don't care if you're watching the live stream now or later on. Big Nick, you guys have to check out his channel. He does some amazing work. He's a flat earther, and he's good at what he does. I appreciate you being here, Big Nick. And I love the video that you made when you emailed me and said you thought of me when you made it. Oh, I listen to that song every day, and it just makes me feel good. You know, how many of you believe that even people that don't have good intentions can still be blessed? So I'm just trying to spread the word out there. You know, let's all just be happy. I think you're a purple. Yeah, what color do you guys think my aura is? Wish I could find the guy that took the left of the edge of the tree. They made it dripping from the trees. Wow. Can you not? What do you have to do to find it, Riddle? I think I'm purple. I love you too. Oh, purple's great. The reason I titled this... Hold on. Watch my nephew. Y'all hear him singing? I have him hooked on that singer. Alright, hopefully we'll catch something good while I'm talking. So I tried searching Google, but can't find pictures. I saw, wow. So my suggestion I was getting at is that I think we should all pray for our enemies. We should all pray for everyone who is against us but not yet awake and they know not what they do. You know? And I believe if we continue to do this, we can all grow as one community. Flat Earth or not. Pentedex or not. Doesn't matter. I do want to ask one question. What is the age range for all you guys? I know how a few of you are. I'm curious to know how many of us are awake and around my age. I'm losing my connection. We shouldn't even have enemies. You're absolutely right. But you know, what it starts with is way back in the day when we were fighting each other because of our color. Great, you were all around my age. I think I got you all beat though. Yeah. I believe it started back in the day with racism because of a person's skin color. That made, you know, I watch movies and I see water fountains white and black. I see bathrooms white and black. That is the most hideous thing in the world to me. Hi, Bunny. Do you understand? Like, that's just hideous. I want people to look at that now, at the past, but not forget about it, learn from it. Because the government did that to us. The government told us, I don't like this person because his skin color is darker than mine. And we were raised that way. Or I wasn't. Can you turn that down just a little bit, baby boy? So I think it's very important that we all look back at our heritage. I don't care what your race is. It all started out with hatred. And you know that some people are around today and they still discriminate because of your color. So I have a question. Hold on, I'm getting all kind of texts. I have a question. If a person is prejudiced, I'm not just speaking of white and black. I'm speaking of any race. A lot of people don't like Mexicans either. And if you were dying and you were in desperate need of a blood transplant, and the only person that could give it to you is somebody you've been hating and dragging through the mud all your life, that was the only one that could give it to you, would you take it? You know, we're all human. We all bleed the same color. And if it's your blood type, I would take it. I'm a horrible pink color. Oh, why do you say that, Riddle? We all are related. We are all one, Jason. I believe. I recently just actually acknowledged that we are all one. Each and every one of us. pink with freckles. Oh, and I was listening to my last live stream, and I know that I was getting excited, guys, that this is the good side of me, you know, and it just feels good. And I'm sorry that the people missed it. Daniel, are you there? Because I ain't heard from you yet. I see delicate duality. Yes. 36. The Earth is flat. I don't know. I'm gonna try to slow this live stream down. Let me work with this real quick. Don't know what the hell I'm doing. There we go. I slowed down the chat by myself. Okay. How do I get out of here though? Go down. Nope. Here. Now I need you to go away. Oh no! Don't do that. No. Okay. Go away. Share enable flash. Move microphone. Nope. There we go. IGMCDXX. I appreciate you being here. You all right, Marcus? Okay, well, be careful. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Doesn't it, I'm going to stop using the word anger. Doesn't it upset you deep down inside if somebody just doesn't like you because of your skin color? I think that is just so crazy. That, I believe, was the beginning of conquer and divide, you know? But these days, no one can convince us otherwise. Why were we segregated? Where did it initially start? Jason, do you know that answer? Like, where did racism initially start? Like, what year was it? All of a sudden, African Americans just popped up on Earth and we started hating them? You know? Or was it a process? Did it take years to teach a child that a person is a different color and they're different and they're no good, or you can't share, you know, bathrooms and water? Oh, it irritates me. So that's my question, because I think that's where we should begin when it comes to people disliking us because of our beliefs. I believe if we're all raised the right way, it wouldn't matter what our beliefs are. Flat earther, planet Xer. We all came from one place and we're all going back. You know? The sickness of spirit theory. Wait a minute, let me read that again. Still into the intergalactic. Yes. Jason, have you ever heard of the sphere beings? I think I've asked you that before. Hi, Tammy. Absolutely, Tammy. But I find it ridiculous. I find it absolutely ridiculous. Imagine what it was like growing up as a child in the 60s. You know? Big snakes. Everything is programmed by psychopaths. Hold on, I gotta go back down. Everything ugly is programmed by psychopaths. It is not our true nature to hate. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because if you wouldn't know any better if somebody didn't teach you. And shame on them. I'm still curious to know where it all came from. Like, what actually started it? Was it just one day somebody randomly said, well, I don't like him because he's a different color? I can't comprehend, like, where that came from. I caught another object underneath the sun. Skywatcher, did you post it? And be sure that everybody in the chat, I know it's late. I just kind of went live for the hell of it. Everybody in the chat, sub to everyone. I think that's all. Whether you're a flat earther or not, doesn't matter. Everybody needs to sub because we can get the message out there. We didn't know Cain and Abel were different colors. Seems a bit weird. Well, one was a good seed and one was a bad seed. That's, you know, how I look at it. And if y'all really want to get me on that one so y'all can really laugh, sometimes different people from different realms in the flat plane came on this and how they conquered the world. Okay. I'll take that, Big Nick. So Cain and Abel, in order for them to be, they're twins, right? Am I correct? Oh, I don't, you know what? That's why, Tammy, I have to get on the laptop and do it so I can get you guys. I'm subbing everybody. Y'all know that. It doesn't matter if you have any content, Daniel, and you need to turn on your notifications more often, buddy. I'm just messing with you. Sorry you missed my first one. Cain and Abel, if you go by the Mormons, Cain was black. Yes, you're correct. But one was a good seed and one was a bad seed, correct? So Cain killed Abel to get rid of the last good seed, correct? Because wasn't he the only good seed on the planet, and he was notifications are for rookies. All right, Daniel, I'm gonna get you for that one. But I'm clearly just asking you guys, like, what was the difference between Cain and Abel? Did they have different fathers? Was one, okay, I'm gonna go there. You ready? Was one a serpent? Okay. In the Bible, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Adam and Eve, if you believe in that story, Adam was alone for like 1,000 years, correct? 1,000 years. Imagine what's that like. Imagine how much deception he can be convinced of doing. I'm sure Lucifer, if we're going by the Bible, my story, Lucifer probably convinced him. You know what I'm saying? To do certain things before Eve was even around. So how did Eve have a good seed and a bad seed? Did she sleep with both? Did she sleep with the serpent? Enki. Yeah. Okay. So how did the serpent seed get here? He had to fertilize somebody, correct? Do you remember the movie The Bad Seed? Logan's Run. Logan's Run. Yes, I've never seen The Bad Seed, Tammy. I'm definitely going to look that up. But come on, let's think about it. The majority of us are the same age. I was raised around people that were racist, but I was never racist. My mother did not teach me to be racist. She taught me to be kind to one another. I mean, I think it's kind of similar with Cain and Abel, just as it was with racism. So how did that get started? And how do we not ever let that shit happen again? You know? You got to see Logan's Run. I like Logan's Run. I've seen it. Maybe I need to watch it again. Biodome. I want to see that. And I want to see Under the Dome. I have Googled it and I've Netflixed it and I can't find Under the Dome. Anybody know where I can get that from? And somebody asked earlier in the chat if they could leave links. Of course you can. Of course you can. Someone wanted to paint Enki into a bad light. So the story of Satan was written. The serpent. Oh, I got to go back down. The serpent. It's Enki's symbol. Okay, Jason. Was Enki the good or the bad? Because that sometimes confuses me. Some people believe that Satan is really the good one and Yeshua just has a bad name. Logan's Run, they got it through the ice, yeah. It's probably just the way nature and everyone are equal operators. Right. Then again, because I believe even if a child is raised prejudiced or, not to like certain things, I believe you become a certain age within yourself to make your own decisions. I've seen children correct their parents. Enki was over Eden in the Sumerians' Genesis. That makes me just want to go back and read that again. Everything that I read, losing the connection again. Marcus, don't, okay, as long as I can see you, because what's the rule? I can't see you. You don't need to be there. Be careful. Okay, I guess my conversation is, where did all this hate start? Did it start with Cain and Abel? But Cain killed Abel, so the whole world was just bad seeds, right? Because Abel wasn't able to seed anybody, if you will. He wasn't able to mate and have children. You can plant seeds sometimes, find out. Yeah. I've always had a little bit of my mind. Trust. Tammy, how old are you, may I ask? Just curious. You don't have to put it out there. You can email me. But this is what I'm saying, where I'm trying to get down to the nitty gritty about, this is why I believe that people can literally get angry with you because you believe in, I believe in something I haven't read. I didn't read Planet X in the Bible, although wormwood is there. No one taught me to dislike it. It's something that I like. So why is everybody hating? Okay. I have so many questions, but I'm having just too much fun to get serious. I really want to catch this sun. Here it comes. Americans have not social political culture. You never asked, lady. 1960. Wow, Tam. Yeah, Tam has the panel, you guys. She got me by 10 years. I haven't figured out the creation part of all together. Exactly, Riddle. This is why I think it's important that we do this. Because I'm really trying to get an understanding and recognize why we are so... we're not defeated as researchers, but we are just so shut down, And I'm really trying to wrap my head around it. And I know it had to start with the Cain and Abel story. And then for people to preach church and preach this, but you don't like somebody because they're a different color and they have to sit across the room from you or in the back of the bus or can't drink out of the same water fountain, but you go to church. What do you think? I guess they think Lucifer created every person of color, but doesn't it state in the Bible clearly that Yeshua was a person of color? They describe his hair. I mean, I just don't get people. They have stories. How do you ever know the real truth? I believe, Jason, that we find the truth within our hearts and whatever we're comfortable with inside of our heart. You know damn well if you do something wrong, you shame, you feel bad about it, you have a conscience. So I guess it's wherever your conscience lies. That's the truth. But when it comes to flat earth, Jason, I know you're not a flat earther quite yet, but you can't debunk it once you really do some studies. And believe me, this time 6 months ago, you could have never told me that the earth was flat. I would treat you like people did about Planet X. I'd just be like, are you kidding me? But you know who got me on it, right? Eric Dubay. Eric Dubay, I heard that he might be a part of the NWO. I don't care. His teachings are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Right down to the texture of his voice. He's very convincing, and I tried to debunk him. There's no way you can. You just can't debunk flat earth. Big Nick Life Matters. Jason, have you checked out Big Nick's channel? Oh my lord. Try going up in there. Whoa. How was that? Oh wow. You see? It's great. Let me tell you where I grew up at. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Atlanta, but I grew up in Techwood. Techwood was the only, well, back in the 70s, it was the only projects in Atlanta. And now it's all rough. I think they've knocked a couple of buildings down and rebuilt it. But I was the only light-skinned person there. I'm Mexican, Italian, and Indian. I'm not all Caucasian, but it was hard. It was hard. It was hard because my mom would allow me to play with other kids, but the other parents wouldn't allow it. But if they needed a babysitter, my mom was sure the one to do it. But still, I grew up hating people because you hate me because of my color. Do you not bleed red? So, question, Jason and Tammy. I don't know where Ann is. What do y'all think about RH negative blood? But remember, flat earth is not the most important thing. The most important thing is removing the system that allowed it to happen in the first place so we can get back to our roots. Absolutely. That's why I'm questioning. Why did they deny the flat earth in the first place? It's not always been a sphere. This was made up. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But I think it's only been like 100 years. People, the earth was taught flat in the beginning. And they changed it. We all know it was probably for money, I guess, greed. And all of a sudden they change it. How long did it take them to change it? About 100 years. So now we are shamed for telling the truth. Even though there's flat earth maps everywhere. They just simply took that map and wrapped it around a ball. So now people believe it takes you 2 hours or however hours to fly from one place to another. But all you gotta do is go straight. Imagine how cheap your plane tickets would be. I'm just saying. So exactly back to that question, we have to get back to the roots. Why do people hate each other for their beliefs? I don't get it. It's just like being racist. Hi, Sky. Back to a spirit, appear back to a flat. LOL, you're right, Riddle. And that's exactly what we are doing. Speaking of Planet X as well, and Flat Earth. This is what we are doing. I hope it happens in our lifetime, that people come around. I've seen videos where people are actually teaching their kids Flat Earth. There you are, Ann. Hi, Chris. Elon Musk. Message deleted by Elon Musk. What? Daniel, you crazy. He's a character. I think he's a clone. I do. Have y'all watched the way when he stands, his poise, his attention sometimes is gone for a quick second, and then Elon is back? Not to mention all the tight clothes he wears. This is why people are how to start hitting about, but it needs to be taken more seriously, that we cannot allow these people to maintain power. Oh, yeah. But as long as we are paying taxes and they're filming in front of a green screen, not much we can do about it until we stand up and say, prove to me something other than a car going into space where our tax money is going. You know? And we're paying for these rockets to go up, and just to all rockets, you've never seen a rocket go straight up and not hit the dome. All the shuttles, they curve. Once they go up and they drop off that one piece, they curve. You never see them go all the way up. They always curve. You know why? Because there is a dome there. Just saying. I mean, we need to look in that. Let me tell you something else. As a child, my birthday is January the 28th. I was sitting in 6th grade when the Challenger went up. And I had my heart and soul set on maybe one day I could go out of space. You know, like one day. And you know what happened? The thing blew up in front of the whole school. Like, we were all watching it. I was a 6th grader now. So I'm looking, and there's a school teacher on there, right? Y'all remember that? She was a school teacher. So all of us were paying attention, and it blew up. This was my birthday. And I was devastated to see all these people blow up in the air, and now they're dead. They're just falling down to the ocean in pieces. I was devastated. I hated my birthday.
Don't say that.
Okay. Okay. Ma, are you sure he can ride a motorcycle by himself? Just be careful, okay? I cannot run down there and get you.
It's not the dash motorcycle.
It's not the dash motorcycle?
It's the Westwick one. Calm down.
All right, Snaggletooth. Just be careful, because I really can't come down there with a broken leg.
Well, you might can.
I might cannot.
No way.
Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that I was devastated. Every birthday, I was reminded of watching them blow up. And you know what? A year ago, somebody put out a video and had photos of each and every one of them living. That pissed me off. Each and every one of them. It never happened. They put the thing up there and blew it up themselves. There was no one on board. And I carried that all my life. Every birthday I would say a prayer for each of them, especially the teacher. That was devastating. But for y'all to do that to me or to us, and now as I'm a grown woman paying taxes, I'm even more upset. And they're going to continue to do it because we can't prove anything. Just like they can't prove they went to the moon. LOL. My baby, a 2-year-old, watched it blow up from her apartment window. Exactly. And these characters are still here on Earth. They're still right here. They did not die. And I just think that was wrong. I was devastated. Ma, your phone's ringing. Hold on, guys. How do you answer this thing? Hi, Dad. I'm outside filming. Mom's in the house, and Marcus is on his motorcycle. Yep. So let me call you back. Unless you want to talk to Mom. You talk to Mom? All right. Ma! All right, guys. I'm sorry. Telephone. Okay. So, I wasn't able to read the chat because I was trying to watch him on the bike. Look at his bike. Get it, boy. And do you know, guys, he takes pictures. Oh, hold on. That's my nephew, and his mother doesn't agree with me. She's my sister. But he actually grabs the phone. Oh, I'm losing my connection again. All right, I'm back. My nephew actually takes my phone, and he goes and films. He looks through all my photos. He goes to my YouTube channel. I don't tell him what's going on. He just finds it very interesting, you know. And that's what I'm saying. Flat Trotter as hi. I'm saying, y'all, we could do this. You know, we could actually teach him. I don't tell him the earth is flat, but I make him aware that it could possibly not be what teachers are teaching you in school. You know? And imagine our taxpayer money going toward the teachers. What, baby? If I was a teacher, I'd tell the truth. Could that be possible, you guys? Telepathy, real love it. No, I got it on slow motion. Y'all typing too fast. So what if we all just take a stand secretly and just start raising these kids to question everything? You know, I can't go against his mom. She's hard-headed, but I can teach him. Telepathy is just our sixth sense. Yeah. Yeah. So how many of you knew that the space shuttle that went up January 28th, the Challenger, how many of you knew that they were still alive? Tammy does it to me all the time. How many of y'all knew that they were still alive? I mean, that was just devastating to me. Hi, Ryder. We all have the power. Exactly. But I think I have a plan. I think we can do this discreetly. But with children such as Marcus, who is, Marcus 6, I think, 7, we could do it indiscreetly just by making them aware. You know? Tell them that the sun is white. It should not match the clouds. It shouldn't match the clouds. I don't care what you say. And we do need to find out. So I'm going to reach out there to Jeff P, WSO, Planet X, Alex. Come on, guys. Let's find out why the sun is white and why it changes colors at sunset and sundown. I think that, I don't know. I think that might be a start of finding out exactly what's going on up there. East Coast, West Coast, 36-degree curve. Feel like a turtle shell. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, now think about this. If the Earth is spinning 1,000 miles an hour, right, through space, just infinity, how do our planes land and take off? Why don't we just have a helicopter hover, wait for the Earth to get wherever I'm going, and then drop back down? It's crazy. Hi, Baxter. Isn't that crazy, you guys? I mean, just really think about it. In China, are they upside down? Spinning? I do want to preach flat earth, but I'm just making common sense here. Stand out. Go outside, just stand there. You're motionless. You do not move. It's just, I'm telling y'all, it's a sad situation. And they're all making money off of it. Each and every one of them with these damn shuttles in a car, for God's sake, in space. How much money do you think Tesla's making? And how dare him? I mean, I know his name's Tesla, but that's just, I don't think that's right either. Because I'm speaking of the original Tesla and everything he did for us. You know? I hope I say your name right. Is it Zulu 1? I cannot say that. I'm so sorry if I get that wrong. I'm saying hi to you, though. It's going to end up in the leader of the world. Ha, ha, ha. I wish I had those kind of balls. I'm doing good just to do this. Believe me, you guys, I have a big... If you go through my channel... If you go through my channel and start from the beginning, I was kind of shy. I was rude. I was arrogant. Especially about the September 23rd thing. I did not have a damn clue what I was talking about. And I really embarrassed myself. But I leave those videos up so people can see my growth. So you can see that I really have taken the time. Stop running my mouth so much. And actually studied. You know, and I'm a truther now. But I think we all have growing spurts. Each and every one of us. There has to come a time in your life where you just get it. Like you have that aha moment. Like, I get it now. And you want to just spread the word. Because it's not fair. I mean, people say why. I mean, it goes right down to your insurance on this flat plane. It shouldn't be so damn much. Hospital bills should not be so much. Medication should not be so much. Not only are they taking our tax money and doing whatever they want to it, they're denying us of our free will and right to... I'm getting not upset. It's just like I just want to say so very much. I'm not trying to be a leader. I'm just trying to walk side by side with you guys. Because I have so much respect for you. Not just the flat earthers. I have a lot of respect for a lot of channels. And I've seen them grow as well. What else I want to bring up? What was it? Gravity. Somebody mentioned gravity to me earlier. I'm not going to mention no names in the chat. So, on the global or gravity, correct me if I'm wrong, gravity is supposedly holding the water to the planet, correct? And also holding us on the planet, right? Hold on. While we're spinning, why isn't the moon affected by gravity? I just believe the moon's to be just a light, but why wasn't that car affected by gravity? Yeah, how many flat earthers are in the chat? because all are welcome. I have some other people that are going to check in about 10 minutes, so we should pick up. We can all get down. Yeah, it's just hanging out, like, because a couple of people hit me up, and they're like, oh, we missed it, and it was an hour long, so I know a lot of people didn't want to sit down and listen to it. God darn it. So I thought I'd do it again. Definitely feed off of our energy, absolutely. Fear-monger. They live off our fear, you know, and they cause us to fear so many things. Like, I'm so worried about my credit right now because I am almost $70,000 in debt due to my surgery. You know, so here I go. I'm fearing my credit. I'm never going to be able to get that nice Jaguar that I want. Not going to be able to get that big old house that I want. You know? It's... Marcus, be safe over there. Be careful and don't wet me. Guys, your effing model. Ha ha ha. Recession. 2 words. Fix everything. Fuck it. But what if none of us existed? What if damn it, that connection. Every time I want to say something serious, that goes off. What if none of us were involved in this? What if none of us gave a damn? Where would this world be? I'm just saying. Mama Jamie was on the phone. He probably hung up.
I didn't hang up.
No, take it. Call him back. Oh. It's been sitting there the whole time. He's probably listening to me think I'm crazy. You have a frozen chat. I only see 10% of your text. I know. And I'm getting texts, Tammy. I'm getting texts from people telling me that they can't join the chat. I just got 3 in a row. And it's a bad connection. See, I can't. Drew, golly. Yes, fear porn. I'm just saying, what if none of us were here to do this? Just imagine. I mean, there's millions of us. That would just be insane. They wouldn't even have to, the NWO wouldn't have to kill us off. We'd kill ourselves. Seriously. If we did not know that there's another truther out there. And it's not just what you believe in. It's about your presentation and actually taking a step forward. I was scared at first. I was scared. I do love YouTube, but how much longer are we going to have this, you guys? Seriously. Seriously, how much longer are we going to have this? Because I know I get strikes. Hell, you know why I'm talking so much? Because I was on suspension for 3 months. They suspended me for 3 months because when I broke my leg, I was going live on a ladder. And I broke my leg live, so they heard me praying to God. I was getting on the phone, telling my mom I love her, telling my kids I love her before the ambulance got there. Literally, I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to bleed to death. My whole bone was hanging out. So they suspended me for 3 months because I did not put an age content on there. I didn't even know where my phone was after the ambulance got me. I didn't even know I was still live. I didn't even know I hit the live button, actually. I wasn't worried about that, but they suspended me. So I'm back. Ha. Empress Marcus, I need to be able to see you. So, what are we going to do about it? I say we start teaching these youngins indiscreetly. Nothing, you know, indiscreetly. I mean, I'm not going to go up to, because I'm a nanny. And I just teach them indiscreetly. They're like, what do you film the sun? At nighttime, if I'm filming the moon, I'm filming the moon. Because I like, you know, where they are. And then I talk about Polaris a lot to them. The North Star. That never moves. Never moves. The Big Dipper never moves. Little Dipper never moves. They're all there. If we are on a spinning ball, why don't we see different, what do they call it? Why don't the stars change? Somebody answer me that. I love you, Ann. You know, I'm trying to talk to people in a common sense matter. Because you can't get theoretically right with them like a physicist. Because I don't even understand what she says sometimes. So I'm just using common sense. And this is where I get hypocritical. Because I know that there are spheres up there. I know they are. I've seen them. I've been filming them for years. And I know that some of them are solid. Some of them might be blue beam, geoengineering. And someone asked in the chat early on my last chat, now that I see it, yes, I have seen the planes that are orbs. Several. I mean, they're lake chemtrails, but there's not a plane. They're orbs. And some of them are not even orbs. It's just lines going through the sky. Where I can go back to, I don't know how familiar y'all are with, damn, what's his name? Jim SD, is it Jimmy? No? Yeah, Jimmy. SD. He has clearly made me realize that some of the chemtrails are not actually chemtrails. They are from this system. It's kind of like, let me explain. Do you ever been to a shooting range? Or have you ever watched TV where they take a gun and they're testing it, testing the speed of it, and they shoot it through this gel thing, and it stops the bullet? Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. It's like a slow motion. The bullet goes through. This is like a jelly foam thing. So it's like, that's what some of these chemtrails are. It's like cutting through our atmosphere that is so fake that you can actually see the lines, and they appear as chemtrails. And we have all just passed them off as chemtrails, but if you watch them and pay attention to them, there are no planes involved. There are absolutely no planes involved. I need to do a video on that. You know, so why aren't we questioning that more? We're more so just questioning the planets and where they are, and how destructive they should be. If they are, this damn connection. If they are as close as we think they are, should we have a lot more destruction than we do? I know that there's earthquakes and volcanoes going on, and the weather's cold 1 minute, hot the next minute. But still, we need to question the white sun. Why aren't we doing that more? And the chemtrails. I got a camera now. I'm about to be badass because I'm going to shoot and I'm going to prove that there are orbs. Really. You all right, buddy? Where's my music? Can I get some music, DJ? Maestro? I want to hear some Kane Brown, please.
The one that's using the microphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
But not too loud. Oh, Mom's got the phone. Still think Disney's up there playing with... Disney's up there playing Etch-a-Sketch in our skies. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, you guys, but I think that we should put more emphasis on the white sun. Okay, look, there's an orb. Okay. See if I had my camera on. Can y'all see that? You see him? Can y'all see him? Okay. There's no plane there. There he goes. And a lot of these go over the sun when the sun is its highest in the sky. How do planes do that if it's a plane? And first of all, we can barely take the heat. I could stand in front of the sun and get a sunburn, but yet we got planes flying damn near right in the middle of it. I know, I want a P92. I'm working on it. Things on the way in the front of you, period, would infect all curves from every single direction. There is no flat spot on a ball. Absolutely well said, Big Nicks. I mean, show us the curve. Not from a lens, not from a fisheye lens, from a plane. And people will say, oh, I've been on the plane. I have seen it. No, you haven't. You're looking through a bowed window. It's fisheye. It was built for that. But yeah, we have pilots that go up there and shoot from the cockpit, and it's all flat, baby. All flat. But Big Nicks, check out his channel. Big Nicks has some really good stuff on there. I mean, it's pretty damn convincing. Even for a person who's not even awake yet would go, wow, that's pretty damn flat. And think about the trees and gravity. I mean, if gravity is so strong to hold this planet together with water and us on it, even upside down, going 1,000 miles an hour through infinite space, then why are the trees growing more downward? Like the limbs should be down, everything should be gravitated to the ground, correct? But there is no real picture of the curve. There's no real picture of the curve. Water does prove everything, Big Nick. But people will argue because they do the whole theory, oh, watch a boat until it's out of your perception, but nobody realizes that. And then it goes over the hill. Well, if it goes over the hill and gravity is sticking it together, But you grab an instrument, and you zoom into it with a telescope, and damn, there it is again. You know? I mean, people should actually get out and try that. If you live anywhere near the ocean. And why does the moon only affect oceans, quote unquote? You know, it doesn't affect big lakes. It doesn't affect anything but oceans. Why is that? And one more thing. I can't believe that we are all raised believing that the sun lights up the moon. That is the most obscene thing to me right now. Like, I can't believe I believe that. The sun is even nowhere around and the moon just lights up. But people are like, oh, it's a reflection of the... No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just not. You know, it's called science, China, and you wouldn't know anything about it. Absolutely not. I would not. Studio or any of that, I don't know nothing. Bill Bass, hi, welcome. So, Bill, tell me, what do you think about the white sun you're looking at? Supermoon video. It is self-illuminating, absolutely. That's what I believe, and I believe it's flat. I believe it's just a big, huge sphere, flat light bulb. And it's the same size as our sun. I don't know where people get this 93 miles. How can you possibly use a telescope even to see 93 miles away? I mean, 93,000 miles away, yet people tell me they see Mars. There is no telescope in the world that can do that unless it's called Lucifer and ran by the Vatican. You're absolutely right. I'm never going. I can't go back. It's like insane. It's like eating a chocolate bar and you've never had that chocolate bar before and you know you're going to eat it for the rest of your life. And it starts to make sense. All bullshit aside. When you start to, you don't even have to be a flat earther. Just do some research, some simple research. And you'll start, everything will come together. When you realize that it is a possibility. I know it's messing up. Possibility it could be flat. Then everything comes together. And then you're going to be pissed. You're going to be highly upset. You have to go through that upset stage, forgive them, and move on. But do everything you can to correct it. Just like Nemesis, Planet X. I got a question for you, Ann and Daniel and Tammy and Jason. Marcus, slow down. And I forgot the damn question looking at him. Well, damn. Oh, the moon. How come you can see daylight? If the moon is a solid object, you let some people tell it. How come you can see daylight through the moon in the daytime and then nighttime it lights up? And sometimes you can even see the darkness like a crescent moon. How does that work? Can y'all explain that to me? Like, seriously. There's more than one moon, I think. Ann is great on that one. Ann talks about the black sun, which I really need to do some research on. Daylight. Not right on everything, is it? No, it's not. Okay, ready to work. Love you guys. Love you, Big Nicks. Thank you so much for being here. So excited. I just thought I'd throw some questions out there for you guys who, you know. They done. Did you put it up, baby boy? We're getting ready to go back in.
What?
Did you? Why you keep whatting me? Well, I tell you about those 3 W's.
Okay.
All right. There's more than one sun. Yeah, and I need to do some. Maybe you can send me something on the black sun and where it came from. And I know there's a name for it, isn't there? That's something I really need to. I'm so ignorant when it comes to that. And the other sun is black, correct? And they've been fooling us all these years with these eclipses. Really? Let's see space through it. Yes, it is. And when you realize it, it just makes you angry. Because no one ever went to the moon. That's the first thing that goes through your head. It's like, damn, really? Nobody ever went to the moon. It's kind of upsetting because it kind of destroys. If you're a little kid like me, wanted to be an astronaut, I just wanted to go up there. I didn't want to be an astronaut. But that hurt my feelings. You know? And it's just not right. It ain't right. And the sun and the moon are the same size, people. All of this becomes so common sense when you really look into it. Do y'all really think these handheld telescopes that we buy, I don't care how much they are, do you really think that if there was a planet called Mars and Saturn, I do believe that those names mean something. Yes, I remember Space Camp. Oh, you brought back some memories then. Yes, I think I'll do a clip on that. But you just get upset. I just get upset when I think about it. And whose idea was it? Through a telescope, you can see craters. On what, the sun? It's like, I mean, the moon, it's like a 3D, I guess, if you see craters. It's like a 3D light. And how about, I did a video on the Great American Eclipse. That was backwards. How come no one noticed that? It was so backwards. That really confused me. Pay attention. I mean, it was backwards. Yep. But nobody caught it because everybody was so interested in seeing it. And everybody just put, you know, the news had it. The news made it look like, oh, God, you guys have to watch. And mind you, and you might know this, Jason, you may too, do you know that they was putting bacteria in the air during that time? Yes. It's a bacteria that was used for bees. I did something on it. I think I erased it, though, because I got so many trolls. But, yeah, they did. They infected us, I think. They did something during the eclipse, but so many people have proven it to be fake. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But people will still fight you on it. Look, y'all, there's a small eclipse. Can you see the rays behind the cloud? Let me back up some. Tell me y'all see that. Anybody want to explain that? It happens all the time. You see the sun is right here. Clearly it is shining its ass off. But yeah, we have these rays right up here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Bye, Daniel. An illusion created by these freaks. But what do y'all think that is? Why does it do that? It'll get stronger too in a moment, and you'll clearly see really dark lines as if something is shading something. And it does it a lot. Perhaps everything. Let me read that again, Big Nicks. Perhaps everything is illusion. Not you, Tammy, the other Tammy. Okay. Oh yeah, Tammy left. Sorry. Let's watch this for a minute and I'll let y'all go. I'm so glad I can go live stream again. I'm so going to take advantage of this before I do something crazy and they suspend me again. So much easier doing this than uploading a video that takes forever these days. Check it out. Marcus, what do you think about that sun, buddy?
It's good.
It's good?
I like it shining out.
You like it shining down?
This is my first day to miss school.
I know. You were sick, baby. Look at there. And the shadow is gone. And if y'all check my channel, I have lots of videos of one lit orb. Let me tell you what happens. You'll have a lit orb, which we think is the sun. It will move into a light source. You would then see two objects, two light sources that look like spheres, as if they're going around each other, like this. Literally. It's like they go around one another, and then one moves and goes into another light source that's already lit up. I have several of those. But no one wants to talk about them. You know? More so, channels talk about vicinities, where it is, what it looks like, what it's called. But I believe our white sun can tell us a whole lot if we can just figure it out. You know? There's a reason for that. And our sun just made...
I love the sun.
You did? You drew the sun? Look at that, y'all. He drew the sun. That's what I'm talking about. Interaction. And it is beautiful, Marcus. It is gorgeous.
And I know you and
Getting
Grandma.
dizzy with the... I know, right? I'm about to go too. Because I can't put it on the table because the table's wet and I haven't dried it. But on that note, I am going to go. Thank you so much. Okay, let me read this. I just step over the camera. This is getting the newspaper in the morning. Garbage man, mail, and UPS guy. The sun simulator. It's got to be something we can do about it.
DJ song.
Okay. Say goodbye to the audience.
Bye, audience.
Play me some Kane Brown. Love and light to each and every one of you. Thank you for taking the time to keep me content. So content. You know what I mean? Bible's based on cosmology. The sun is the sun. This is what I said earlier. And I don't think anybody understood me because I can't quite elaborate on that because I don't know how to put it into terms. But I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. The sun is the sun. S-U-N, not S-O-N. Who rises and falls and does certain things time of year. Yeah. So love and light to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for listening. And I'm going to upload a video later on. I'm going to do some stuff with the sun so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. But I'm really going to go because I'm talking ears off. Who doesn't want to get behind the mission and we'll all be in poison, sick, dying, and no good ideas to stop, but we need to wait. Yeah. People have no idea that what's in this chemtrails, the ones that are real chemtrails. You know? Somebody said they had lithium or, was that it, I think? Well, we know about the aluminum and the leads. Right, that's his name. Thank you, Sky Viewer. The Black Sun. Where did that come from, though? Like, what culture? Was it the Egyptians? Chemtrails are to force to wake the dead with illusionary matrix. Yeah, terrorists. Wow, and see, I like learning things like that. I had no idea. I had a concept of it, but didn't quite grasp it till just then. Aha moments. All right, guys. Love and light to each and every one of you. Pay attention to your surroundings above and below. I can do bad by my damn self, but I need y'all as a team. Let's get it. Bye, y'all.